Alright everybody, it's finally time to load the Fusion. Alright guys, we got the wheel removed. I'll make this quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm not going to over-explain nothing. Just, we're going to get it done. I'm going to show you which bolts to remove. We're going to remove this one, which is 14. This one here, 14. The one in the bottom, right there, is, I believe it's 15, and the other side is 18. Or vice versa, my bad. This one's 15, the other side's 18. You're going to put one on each side so you can help take it off. This is kind of the hardest one to take off. Of course, remove the brake line right here and here to 10. And it's pretty much it. Of course, the top ones too, but we'll get to that later. So here we go. Okay, starting off, I went ahead and took off the two 10mm bolts for the brake line. Lift that up, move that away, lift that up. So this is loose. That way you guys have more room to play with when you remove the actual assembly. Next, I'm going to remove the end leak bolt, just as a 14. Get that out the way. These two right here. This one and this one. Alright, I got those two removed, there you can see. One thing I did mention, you will need an Allen key when putting this back on, because sometimes this likes to spin around, so you pretty much put this in here. Well, you can first put your 14 wrench in there, put it in there, hold it in place, and then tighten it up. Up next, we're going to get the bottom one. This right here. Just the 18, the other one's 15. This is kind of the hardest one to take off. Pretty much you can use your legs or want to remove that, but go ahead and take that off. It will fall down. Once everything is removed, the fork will actually fall down like this. Just move this to the side, pull it up, take it out, and now it's actually free. I went ahead and loosened up two bolts on top, which are 14, and then the last one, use one hand to grab the strut, and little by little start taking this off because it will fall down. Put the springs in. The way I went on the side where I removed the brake line. Just went underneath it, move this to the side, lift it up, put it in place, hand tighten it from now. And now it's time to reassemble everything. Now when you're putting the fork back in, to the side, you're going to make sure that little piece aligns with this down here. And then pretty much put all the bolts and everything back together. Alright, one tip you guys before you guys start assembling everything back. If you guys have like a scissor lift or any kind of extra jack, lift this little piece up so you can align it. So you make this bolt, this one, you can put this piece in there much easier without struggling. Slap that bad boy on, screw it on, and you're good to go. Everything's good to go here. Brake line's back in, which is good. It's tight. So one thing left to do is slap these spacers in, tighten to spec, put the wheel back on. We're done with the front. Let's go on to the back. And I'm gonna show you which three bolts you're gonna have to remove. You have to remove this one right here, which is a 15. The one on the bottom, it's another 15, and the end link back here where I'm at now. This is a 14. The way I do it first, remove this one first, the one on top, and then the bottom one last, because you're gonna need another jack stand or some kind of lift to support the control arm down here from the spring unloading. That way you do it safely. Just take your time with it, and I'm going to show you here in a minute. I know when you guys remove the top one, same thing as well. Make sure you don't have your knees in front of it, because this will fall forward. Just use a jack stand in the meantime. And like I said, the last thing you do is the bottom one. Control arm is, and like I'm gonna use this jack stand, put it underneath it. I'm gonna raise it up until it touches it. So whenever I do take the bolt off, and pretty much slowly lower it down to release the tension in it, and then we'll be good to go to pull it off. All right, bolt is removed. Now we're gonna lower it down slowly. And move this to the side. Alright, and we'll pretty much pull the spring up. Alright, original spring is out. Remove the boot when they slapped it on the H&R ones. If you guys see inside here, with this little piece here, that's where you're gonna actually line up the bottom part of the spring. So it'll go in. We'll first start from the top. Let's see if I can get it in. Yeah, let me put it in first. Okay, so as you can see, I have that piece in the bottom lined up well with it. Same thing with the boot on top. All I'm gonna do now is put the jack underneath it, slowly raise it in place, make sure nothing moves. Line this up, put this bolt back in. Then we'll raise this piece up as well. Get this one in, and then lastly, don't forget about the end leak in the back. So you push that back first, make sure that goes to there, and you reverse the process, and we're pretty much done. All right, last but not least, inspect everything. Make sure everything's back in place. End leak and everything's connected. Everything's flat. Now let's put the wheel back on and let's see the results. And there you guys have it. Here's the look of it on the springs. Just a tad bit lower in the back than the front. Spacers as well. More flushed. Here's the rear. You can tell. So, I'm gonna ride it with this for about a week. Let it settle in real good, and I'm gonna take it get alignment. And as far as the appearance wise, it should be it. For a while I'll still do some here and there, but pretty much keep it like this. I'm gonna start working on the audio stuff for all my audio people. It's finally time to start doing that, so hit that like button if it's your first time watching this to the channel. Please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.